must do better to prevent sexual violence.
I was just at the Not Here, Not Anymore protest. Okay, so it is Sunday morning. I just woke up. I'm gonna give myself a haircut. Hopefully this goes well. This is the before. I'm wearing a hat because I kind of ruined my hair this morning. Just gonna go to the library to do some work. I just stepped outside of the library after doing some work. There is a protest here.
The University of Oxford can and must do better to prevent sexual violence amongst its students and to protect survivors. To take up your place to study at one of the most prestigious institutions in the world should not mean you forfeit your right to learn in a safe environment. These survivors have had to risk facing disciplinary action and jeopardizing their own education in order to be heard.
Protect survivors, not assaulters! Protect survivors, not assaulters!
So many of us had some friends, had you, and then
hopefully know that the Vice President for...
So I was just at the Not Here, Not Anymore protest, just showing my support, and it was really cool, really cool to be there. So I'm just walking back to the college now. I was just talking to my parents, very jealous because everyone is at my house, like my brother and my sister, but I just did some shopping. So I'm excited to eat. So on Sunday, I started to feel so bad. My throat hurt terribly, never hurt that bad before. So I decided to go see the doctor. I knew I had either mono or strep, and they did a checkup and did some blood work on me. And the next day I found out that it was mono. I literally just lied in bed all day and I couldn't even eat any solid foods. Luckily I had some really kind friends who helped pick up some food for me. Pusha brought me some soup and yogurt. And then the next day, my friend Borjan went out and got me some more soup and delivered it outside my door. So Tuesday and Wednesday, I did not leave my bed once. But then on Thursday, I went out just to get a prescription for naproxen, which is a painkiller that the GP prescribed for me. So on Friday, I was starting to feel a little bit better. My throat was starting to feel a little bit better. So I got some lasagna, and it was my first solid food, and it tasted so good. So that same afternoon, I stepped outside and took a mini walk. It was my first time outside, taking a walk all week, and I had some tea, which was really good. So that night, I worked up the courage and decided to have cuppa soup, which Borjan got for me, potato and leek, and it was not what I expected at all. But it was still really good. There were like 7 little packets in that one box, and basically you pour it in to a cup, or in this case a Tupperware, and you fill it with water, and there you have soup. I'm feeling more alive. Look dead, but I'm feeling more alive. So I ran out of tea, so I went out and got more. Literally that week, I was probably having like 6 cups of tea a day. In addition to the tea, I got some other things and pot noodles, which are like ramen noodles. That whole week, pretty much all I had was ramen noodles and soup.
Paper one.
Oh, okay. Sounds great. Thank you. Have a nice day. Okay, so it's currently the next week. Last week, sadly, I was diagnosed with mono, which they call glandular fever here, which is a name I don't like. It was literally the worst week of my life. I was in bed from like Monday through Friday. Literally, it was terrible. My dad was calling me and he's like, oh yeah, just listen to music, watch some movies. I literally couldn't. I couldn't even like roll over. That's how bad it was. My throat hurt so much. And to make matters worse, I had all my medical school applications due the next week. So It was not a fun time. I was taking so much ibuprofen and so much paracetamol, which is Tylenol back home. I was doing the max each day. That's how much pain I was in. My throat has never been in that much pain. I will show you. I had so many cough drops. I went through like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe like 5, 6, 7 bags last week. It was that bad. And I was having so much tea. That's all I was consuming. And I could not eat like solid foods, so I was just having soups. Not the best week. And then also I experienced like the most FOMO, fear of missing out, of my entire life. It was really sad because there was so many different things happening. Like Wednesday night, my friend was having a birthday dinner that I really wanted to go to. There was also the 8s, which is like these big rowing competitions happening throughout the week that I was waiting like all term to attend, but I couldn't go. And then it was Arts Week here at Cats, so there was a lot of like artsy things happening, live performances. I was literally in bed and the students were like singing outside and I couldn't get outside. My friend Pusha, she was going to like a comedy show that I really wanted to go to. It was literally on my bucket list, but I couldn't go. So basically the whole week was full of these events and these things happening and all this stuff, and I was just locked in my room in like the most pain I've ever been in. I think I've learned a lot from the experience, and looking at myself now, I feel like really grateful to feel healthier. I'm still like not in 100% perfect condition, but I'm feeling a lot better and a lot more myself and a lot more energetic. And what I've learned is that when you're in like a bad state of health, like I did not realize how much it can affect your personality and who you are as a person. That's kind of really changed my whole outlook, because as I'm trying to step over and start practicing medicine, I think it's really important to kind of understand the patient experience and to be a patient for that 1 week. Yeah, you learn a lot. You learn a lot. Just about yourself, about how much pain it feels to be sick, about all these different things that you don't realize until you're actually in that position. So anyway, I'm here now. That's it. That's my rant. This is the end of the video. So I'm sorry that this wasn't a super exciting video this week, but I will see you for another video next week. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a beautiful day.